So here is a pretty simple reason why I think so many people just fail in business, don't get anywhere. It's just my opinion, you may not agree to it, but I just wanted to share my thought, right? So it's basically the fact that business is hard because you have to do all of those tasks, those hard tasks, speaking, living out of your comfort zone, all of that stuff. You have to do it every single day. And you have to do it most of the time where you don't feel like it. If you're actually going to grow your business, you have to, like, 90% of the time, you won't feel like doing it. And that's why so many people fail, right? And there's another thing to it. It's not that hard as long as your days look the same, right? You wake up at the same time, you go to sleep at the same time, you get home at the same time, you work at the same time, you work out at the same time, everything, right? But most people just are not able to do it. They go out with friends and all of that stuff. They just don't have specific routine set in place. All right, at least they cannot be consistent to it, right? Of course, I'm not saying it's bad to maybe on Sunday go with your family or something like this, but most people just are not able to have some type of routine and do the same shit every single day, and that is why so many people fail in business. There's of course many things to it. Many people just don't want to grow. mm, they're selfish, all the stuff. There's many things that can cause the fail of a business, but I don't have a lot of experience about it. I'm not a very credible person to be talking about this, but just from my small experience, this is how I think this looks. After some time, you know, people just fail to stick to something and do leave their comfort zone every single day, right? Because the harsh truth is, if you want to leave your comfort zone, like once you do something that you never done before, for example, in order to again leave your comfort zone, you have to do again something that you have never done before. Therefore, experience the same fear, but it's just on another level, on a higher level. And some people just stale. At some point they grow, but at some point, like, it's just too much for them, or maybe they don't think they need to grow further, so they just stop, and therefore maybe their business dies, right? There's many things to it. uh, yeah, I just wanted to share my thought. If you watch this to the end, thank you. Ocean, nice day. Thank you for 3 minutes every time. Goodbye.